Citizens of Vari, the pool boys are back for the week 4 and week 5 recap of your college football pick 'em pool, and we are rocking these chubbies again. Once again, let them know we want to play. We want to do the chubbies thing. They need to get in the pool with us. We're going to chase them down. Anyway, you're not here to talk about our chubby shirts. You're here to talk about your pool, and we are too. Let's get to the slides and talk about the recaps.
Hey-o, here we go.
The West Virginia guy has been replaced by this Trojan man.
Is it just the Trojan man? I think copyright.
I don't know if he has like a name. I don't know. Anyway, USC is looking really good, so they've earned a spot on our cover page.
So they've officially made the ranks. They can be on our cover page. That's a big time deal. I mean, look who else is here: the Deacon, Alabama,
Bevo, of course.
There, but
he's never going away.
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
There we go.
Let's get right to it.
Let's check out some week 5 storylines, shall we? So first of all, raise your hand if you had Kansas being 5-0. Yep, we all did. Everyone's rock chalk Jayhawk. It's ridiculous. They're 5-0, and I think in the past 3 years they've had 5 wins combined. But anyway, they're 5-0. I assume they're going to be in the top 25. Pretty ridiculous. They just upset Iowa State. Maybe it's not an upset anymore. Are they good? Question mark. Georgia, what are you doing, man? You're trying to scare us the past couple weeks. You have now dropped to numero dos, as he's saying right there, numero dos. Oklahoma, A&M, Baylor, playoffs, you done. 2 losses, you done. Oklahoma, you're 0-2 in the Big 12. Yikes.
Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
And then maybe TCU being the best team out of the state of Texas. Again, raise your hand if you saw that coming. Maybe. And then, since it is October, it's Halloween month. It's getting a little scary. So right now, we already have 4 gravestones for head coaches. That's right. 4 coaches of major programs have already been axed. RIP Wisconsin, RIP Nebraska, RIP Colorado, and RIP Georgia Tech. We'll keep this graveyard going, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't get any more inhabitants, but we'll see. We'll see.
I'm actually a little worried we're going to be in that graveyard for mentioning A&M being knocked out of contention here. Aggie Mom Sharon, not happy right now. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to move on, Aggie Mom Sharon. Just going to move on. We'll talk to you later. At the top of the leaderboard right now, Dark Flame Master, formerly Light of Saber. I think we've got a Star Wars fan here. Henry C.
Yeah.
I see you, Henry. We're here for it. We love Star Wars. Jen Green hanging out at the top. JJ Cool L, 3-way tie for first, 59 points. Great work, guys. Ethan Wilkes still holding strong. S. Garcia, I've seen her up there the whole time. She's up there in 4th with Ethan Wilkes. Future last place picks, not last place picks. You got that good mojo from hooking up the queen, remember? You're good.
Remember.
Now we're hooking horns. Let's go. Hook 'em, baby. And Will Krause. That's our top 7 currently.
Okay, I love how you got like a comment for everyone. It's like, and Will Krause. All right, moving on. Will Krause. Sorry, Will. We have nothing clever for you, but you're there. 7. All right.
Great. Will's the best. You guys would love him if you knew him. He's great.
7th best. All right. Now we're giving out our first badge of this week. That's right. You're tearing down the goalpost. Nepper knows nothing. Okay, first of all, we got to give a shout out to Nepper Knows Nothing because she emailed us and she was a little bummed because unfortunately she missed signing up before week 1. She came in literally the next day. So she got started a little behind the 8 ball. She missed week 1. So she was saying, is there something I can do? How can I get points for week 1? We're saying, unfortunately, sorry, you can't. But we know you. We know we have faith that you'll be able to, build your way back up. And look what she does this week. Getting that top score for week 5. As you'll see, the SMU game is still highlighted white because that game keeps getting pushed back because of the hurricane. So it's not going to be done until Wednesday evening. We want to get this out to you sooner. So we're going to mention that now. The SMU game is still up in the air. It will be accounted for in the final standings, just not for this week. So anyway, Nepper Knows Nothing. Crushed it this week. You tear down those goalposts. That's what I'm talking about.
Get it, Pam. And it doesn't matter because Pam was one point ahead of second place for the week, and they both had SMU. So either way, Nepper Knows Nothing is going to win this week. And I like to say that we get a little credit for this personally. I feel like we kind of like bulletin board material at the fire a little bit. We say, you know what? I'll tell you how you can get more points. Get more points. And she's like, fine, I'll show you. I'll tear down your goalposts. Okay.
Do better.
Okay.
That's how you do it.
Okay, fair enough. Better. Never. Fantastic. Speaking of
Ooh,
14 picks in a row she got correct. I don't think we've ever seen this.
That's
You want to
absurd.
talk about like fired up. Unbelievable all the way
well,
through.
and if you looked at her picks, she missed the first 2 games, so she's probably thinking, "Great, here I go again." Da, da, da. But then, boom, boom, boom,
Bam.
14 in a row. Absurd.
Highlighted by 2 of the 3 smallest Division I schools, Wake Forest and Rice. Just FYI.
We love that
Tulsa,
Deacon
the
love.
other one. But great work, Nepper Knows Nothing. You the NIL deal badge, and you will now be representing what, Ethan?
You don't know nothing, but just in case you didn't, you are now repping the Encyclopedia Britannica. You will be their cover person to sell all of their entries in their library. Encyclopedia Britannica. Never knows nothing.
Nepper Knows Everything. Changing that name.
Yep.
Well done. Balling out. Get endorsements.
All in out. All right. So we got to get off the Nepper train real quick. She crushed it this week. Now, unfortunately, there were some of you who didn't do as well. But if you look at this, the list is getting shorter and shorter for PickSix, because I remember PickSix is for those 6 incorrect teams in a row. And wow, we only had 3 people this week. Very nice. We like to see that. But so let's look for just 6 incorrect picks in a row. Oh, Kemp already mentioned you, Aggie mom Sharon. So hating on a couple of the Texas, on 3 of the Texas teams. I guess that's what happens. They're also hating on our Wake Forest Demon Deeks. Not bueno, not cool. So that's why you got 6 in a row. Steph, again, you were not liking some of those Texas teams either. So unfortunately, 6 in a row for you. But then Shayla Boisvert or Boisvert, whatever. It's French, I think. Green table, maybe. Anyway,
Greenwood.
Shayla, you took it away this week because you got 1 additional over the 6. You got the PickSix plus the extra point, meaning 7. So you unfortunately also got our PickSix badge for this week. Great job.
She's an overachiever, that Shayla. And
She is.
she's going to, you know what? We're going to hook her up later, too.
We'll talk about her later.
EKG Alert this week. Y'all, this game was wild. I know you had it tuned in on local cable network TV. Houston, formerly Houston Baptist, now Houston Christian, was taking on Lamar. And they were up 37-7. This was a blowout. And everybody's like, knew it. That's my boys at HCU, formerly HBU. I know that.
Boys.
Well, guess what? Lamar scored 27 consecutive points to end the game, and they were driving at the end. They could have won this thing. They came back. They scored all those touchdowns in the fourth quarter, and then they forced a 3 and out with 30 seconds left, and Lamar got the ball back. And you're thinking, oh, my goodness, could it be? Could it be?
Could it happen?
Oh, man.
I just love
almost lost. The Huskies almost lost. Woo!
I just love that in your picks, the HCU didn't even have a logo. You're like, you know what? I'm just going to go with the blank square. Yep, I like it. Screw Lamar. I don't need a logo. Just give me a blank square, and it's going to be green. And guess what? Gave you a heart attack, but they were still green.
You know what? Nepper Knows Nothing. She got 14 in a row correct, in large part because she got this one correct. Would have split her up otherwise. Good on you.
True.
JJ Cool, Josh Ball, Shayla. Told you we'd be talking about you again. Good on you for sticking with Houston Christian.
There we go.
Well done.
Congrats.
Survived the EKG alert.
Okay. So this is our newest badge of the week. All right. This goes out. We actually did a poll on Instagram. If you're not following us, we are the Pool Boys on Instagram. We got some great stuff out there, including a little poll. We said, all right, we're coming up with a new badge this week. Who's it going to be? It's everyone's favorite. I bet you it's Henry C's favorite, Admiral Akbar from Star Wars lore. And this goes out to It's a Trap. It's a trap. It's a trap, because you thought this game was going to be a gimme, but oh, no. It was a trap game because Oklahoma was favored to win by 6.5 points. So you're playing TCU. Come on. This is easy. It's Oklahoma. They're in the top 20. They got this. So let's go. Nepper knows. So this was unfortunately one of your bad picks. Brandon Burkhead, Will Krause, Dean Ray, AJ De La Osa, Fire Kirk Ferentz. He might be coming into the graveyard.
Let's see him in the graveyard.
Yeah. He's going to be in the graveyard. Josh Ball, Chance Farmer, Adam, Andrew B. Shayla, are you just trying to get every badge this week?
No, Shayla's cleaning up right now.
Mark Slett, Steve Madden, Christina. Seriously, all these names are appearing. Aggie Mom Sharon and Martin will be winning. Not this game. Ethan Gilbert, Steph, Craig Childs, and Brian Hulk. You all thought these Sooners was a gimme to cover the spread against the TCU Horned Frogs. But guess what? It's a trap. Admiral Akbar knew it was a trap because not only did TCU cover, they crushed. They won by 31. So, unfortunately, your gimme pick was a trap.
I don't think they're going to be overlooking anybody else the rest of the season. Just saying.
Way.
Tough start there in Oklahoma. Okay, Shayla, we're back for round 2 of the Battle of Boisvert, Green Woods. If you will recall, in the March Madness pool, Shayla was absolutely wrecking Mick. Only one Greenwood can reign supreme. And currently and forever, Shayla is absolutely wrecking Mick. Sorry, Mick. You got owned.
Currently and forever. In life, in the Final Four, it's just, Shayla, you got it over Mick. The boy is Verts. That's what I'm going with, Shayla.
Yeah. And he took it like a man.
He did.
Tucked his tail, walked away, never commented, no trash talk, nothing like that. He's decided to come back with vengeance here in the football pool. And I say vengeance, it's a slight amount of vengeance, really. It's not like a lot of vengeance, but he is slightly ahead
with
currently.
Some vengeance.
And it's still a long season. There's easy for you to pick up the ground, Shayla. But right now, Mick is exacting his revenge. And as you can see, he's up 52-48 on the year over Shayla. So yes. I am excited. This is like Rocky and Apollo round 2. Like, I'm excited to see what happens at the end of this thing. We're going to need a third one if Mick wins. So just saying, plant that seed.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Saying. Stay tuned. Boisvert.
Boisvert. All right, now we got to go to our Maverick badge. But okay, so yes, originally Maverick, he was the stud. He's doing everything. It's dangerous up there. You're dangerous. He's like, yep, that's right. I'm wild. But unfortunately, this week, Maverick, you buzzed the tower a few too many times. Those MIGs were coming at you. Not too good. So you and Goose are standing outside the office. You know you're in trouble. Because Brandon Burkhead over here, you decided to go bold and be one of the very few to pick NC State and one of the few to pick West Virginia. But you were the only one to pick them both. So just those are 2 bold picks off the bat. Then to pick them both, how'd it work out for you?
Not so good.
Again, Kemper, I'm still learning this thing, but red is incorrect.
Yeah, it's like red, right hand, wrong. Left, green, correct.
Lovely.
You know, there's a mnemonic for that.
So anyway, Brandon, you went bold. We appreciate the boldness, but unfortunately, you're getting canned right now. But you still got the Maverick badge, unfortunately, for wrong reasons.
You're gonna pick against the Horns. You're gonna pick against Bevo. Come on.
What you doing?
Speaking of come on, red shirt, y'all. I don't know if you had like a company vacation or what happened this week. I'm gonna chalk it up to like a European, like. They're going on holiday. Is this like a European gig in Dallas? I didn't know that was a thing, but
I think I know what happened. So you guys are all about standing desks. I think you might have accidentally sat down and you're like, what is this sensation? You probably fell asleep. So that's my guess. I think this is what's happening. So this is why we got to keep standing up, because don't sit down, because you're like, whoa. And then that's it. You forget to make your picks. So
pass out. Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, this whole place Weekend at Bernie's. I mean, I can't even name all these people. It'd be too many, but I will mention a few. Noah Quinones, who was in the leaderboard in the very first week. Like, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Noah? Clock. We talked about you a bunch.
I love
Clock. Is a personal favorite.
I love Clock.
Winner chicken dinner. Not winning, obviously, if you're not putting in picks. CFO Devil. Leadership, man. Lead from the front. We're coming back to you later. CYD reminds me of PYT. Great Michael Jackson song. Just FYI. S. Garcia was also on the board. Still on the leaderboard. Come on, lady. We need you. We need you back.
Although
wild card. That's one of the Boisvert. Mick.
One of the Boisvert.
Get back in there. What are you doing?
We do have to give a shout out, even though she's on this list, to Rebecca Salisbury. Rebecca S. She's on here. However, she did reach out to us on Instagram saying, no, I forgot my pick. So she realized it. So Rebecca will give you this mulligan this one time. So you're on the red shirt here. You're getting the red shirt badge. We don't want to see your name on here anymore, but we appreciate you reaching out to us on Instagram. So you get a pass this week.
That's totally fair. Yes. B Booze is boozing. I don't know. Just been boozing, which I understand. But Esteban, you won a raffle and you're just done. That's how it is. Come on, man. Need you back in there. You're my favorite. Let's go.
Boo.
Ard. Come on, Ard. Anyway,
moving on. Too much time on the red shirts. Get back in the game. All right. We just talked about him. So this is our CFO update, CFO Devil. We're giving the big old lame stamp because you missed your picks, so they're all auto-picked. All right. So you had some green. You know, it doesn't matter. They weren't your picks. So just like your Arizona Sun Devils over there, the fork is upside down, and you are Kramer sitting on the rooftop, basting in butter.
I think I cooked myself. Look at your skin. Stick a fork in me, Jerry. I'm done.
stick a fork in you. You're done this week. We're not having it. We're not appreciating it because you got to make your picks, get back in this game. So let's see where you stand anyway. This was probably a better week for you, and they were auto-picked. So step your game up, be a leader, because right now you're sitting in 60th place. 45 wins, 54 losses. That's not great. So as of right now, there's a fork in you because you may be done. Prove us wrong. Put us up on that bulletin board. We want to see you back in this thing and rise in the ranks. See what happens.
Just because Herm is gone doesn't mean there's no reason to live, okay? In the pool, figuratively. We need you back in here.
Put him in the graveyard.
Herm.
Change that. He's
all right, we'll go back. We're going back.
Retroactive graveyard coming at you.
All right, from the graveyard to the Tuba section, which is basically the graveyard of this pool. Week 5, Tuba section. Ethan Gilbert, Steph, Craig Childs. Great work. Tough week. Tough week. You live to fight another day. You're going to come back next week. You're going to turn your fortune around. Nepper knows nothing. She was sitting in the caboose in the Tuba section, and all of a sudden, she's a champion. It can happen just like that. Maybe ask her tips. If you know her, go ask her for tips. If you don't know her, reach out. Hey, I'm an aspiring young pick maker. I'd like some tips on how you got 15 picks correct and 14 in a row. Fantastic. Anyway.
And I hear you now have an entire Encyclopedia Britannica library. So please help me with that.
True. Kim Montanez, you're in the Tuba section for the season currently. But we have faith in you. We've seen some promise. I know you can do this. Hang in there. Maybe tweak strategy a little bit. Okay. Maybe ask some friends, build consensus, and come up with better picks. But I got faith in you.
And do better is basically what Kemper's saying. And I'm pretty sure he pronounced your name right.
Mostly do better.
I just want to call you Kim Montana Ez. So that's what I'm going to do from here on out. So if you keep sitting in this section, I'm going to call you Kim Montana Ez. So there's more motivation. Just saying.
Sort of.
Just saying.
Fair. Okay.
Fair.
Well, that's going to do it for the week 5 recap of the Vari folks. And we're still stoked. We're still here. We're showing up. We are here for you guys. The season's like not even quite halfway done. So it's a long season. Anything can happen. Boisvert, I'm looking at you. You could go 2 for 2. Just saying. A lot of badges handed out today. A lot more to come in the future. Hit us up on social at We Are the Pool Boys on Insta. Come on.
We love it, Vari. Citizens, we can't wait to see you next time. So until next time, we'll see you on the field.